What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This morning I'm here at the Pierce Brothers Cemetery in Santa Paula, California, and gonna find out if there's anybody that's still lingering here with us. Anyone's still here with us. I need to be careful though how I film because there are a couple of burials today, so of course I'm not gonna show that, and gonna be respectful about that, and yeah, we're gonna see what I can get here and see who would like to communicate with me, who would like to, send a message out to someone that's still alive. So yeah, so I'm just walking around so far, and it's pretty peaceful. It's quiet. But I'm just trying to find a spot where I can have more, where I'm not bothering anybody, because I'm gonna set up the dead bell, and of course that might offend some people. And but it's part of it's part of investigating. It's part of wanting to know and find out about the paranormal, and some people just take offense to it, based on their beliefs. And so I'm gonna see who comes through. So I'm gonna turn on the necrometer, set the dead bell, and then we'll wait. To whoever is here with us right now, I'm here out of respect, and I'm just here visiting this beautiful cemetery, and I would like to give whoever is here a chance to communicate. In front of me, there is a dead bell, and what you can do is that you can get close enough and it can make a ringing noise. All you have to do is just press on it. Just like that. I also have a phone in my hand that if you can get close as well, you can create words on it. For the purpose of this, I will allow you to use my energy. Wooden floor? Well, stones. So let's establish some ground rules with this bell. 1's for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? 1's for yes, and 2 rings for no. Do you understand? Hello? Cool. Who is this? Who am I speaking with? Who am I speaking with? That's great that you're able to know how to... I'm glad that you can, that you're able to make this work. That's great. But I want to know who this is. No? 3 more? At this point, I don't know what's going on.
I am haunting the floor.
I'm haunting the floor. Please ring the bell if this was you.
Use the phone.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Yeah, no, I am using the phone. And clearly you are too. But I need to confirm, if this was you, can you please make that bell ring once? Can you make it ring? Hello? Can you please make this bell ring? You did it earlier. I think it wants me to start walking. I'm gonna take that as like to get up and maybe start walking. Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to start walking around and then maybe we can communicate? Is that better? Make it ring once for yes if you want me to start walking. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna get up and probably set up somewhere else. The thing is, the sun's already hitting over there. Oh, there's a tree. I could probably go there. That makes sense. Let's see. The tree. Right now that I was putting the dead bell back into my backpack, this comes up. I'm near the trees.
She loves you. Ken.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna start getting a lot of activity as I'm walking around. So, I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Activated.
So there are also a lot of people who were killed by that dam, the St. Francis Dam, if I'm correct. And I think I read that there were like 50 of the victims buried here. So, I think there was a. Find the note. What note are we talking about? From who? So there's just been stories that this place is very haunted, but nothing's been captured. No photos, video, no audio, and it's just only people that locals say that they've heard things or that they're walking nearby at night, but nothing concrete. But for the bell to activate already, and the fact that I was thinking about maybe going to that tree, and then it comes up, I'm near the trees, already says a lot. So a lot of, daytime investigations, I'm 100% sure I will never ever capture an apparition, a full body one. and but I will most likely capture some voices, maybe a voice or two. The last one in Simi Valley, I did. That was weird. Captured the voice of a man. It was like maybe like in despair, grunting maybe something. Because I was the only one there. Nobody else was with me. What? Julia. We got somebody named Julia. I also brought the yes no prism just in case. But you can't really see the yes no prism right now in daylight just because it, but maybe I'll turn it on. It's just because it's going to be hard to see, the green and the red. But I'll still try it. Whoa. So that only happens when there's a lot of energy. Because nothing's touching. Like, there's nothing touching the sensors. Like, there's nothing that would be like debris, a branch, or anything. What's this trip? Alright, I'm gonna turn on the dead bulb now. Leave that on. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So, to whomever I was speaking to at that other spot, I'm finally underneath a tree. So, if you would like to continue communicating with me, see, this is just crazy. There's just a lot of energy.
Venture inside.
Venture inside. What does that mean? Am I okay here? Sitting under the tree? That's crazy. Is there a lot of you that are trying to communicate with me? Is that why the triangle's going off like crazy? Yes. So who is this? Who am I talking to now? Dude, that's just going all. I was always very sure that I was going to catch activity here. Where there are dead people, there's always going to be, there's always going to be something. So whoever I'm speaking to, is it okay for me to be here under this tree? No? Do you want me to get up and start walking? 1 ring for yes, 2 rings for no. Do you want me to stand up? Let's turn this shit. Hotel? What hotel are you talking about?
I recognize.
Recognize what? What's it?
Reading them.
Leading what? I turned it off just because there's somebody coming. I don't want to like cause some shit. I've been stopped before, but people have been pretty cool. And they get like, start asking me questions like, what are you doing? It's like, well, ghost hunting. And I've not been, I've never been told to like leave. Okay, let me explain. Let me go back when I said that. I never been told to leave by someone alive. Like the last time I was told to like leave a place was by someone who is dead, and that was at the Nordhoff Cemetery in Ohio. So that was that time, and it was really weird. I had my back was touched. It was freaky. Oh yeah, if someone ever tells you that that the dead can't 1970s.
I've ended here.
If someone ever tells you that the dead can't touch you, that's a lie. They can. And it's just this weird, cold touch. The best that I could describe to you. It's just very light. But there are, obviously there's other stories and cases where people have gone through like serious hauntings, like demonic ones, or dark entities, or just poltergeists, if you're someone who's gone through it, then you understand. I went through a haunting too when I lived in Ventura. I should, it wasn't bad compared to, other people who had serious cases, but ours was just really weird, and it was doing things to make itself known, but it was like, it was giving my wife nightmares, and then I think because at the time I think we were planning our wedding, we were arguing a lot, so we were feeding, the energy, this negativity that because of our arguments. So, and things were just getting weird. And then eventually, I asked for help, and eventually, yeah, like have a cousin of mine. Shout out to my cousin Luis, and he came, and a couple times we used we saged the place, and his experience was that he is so he practiced some stuff shaman style kind of things. He had gone to Mexico, and he had his own experience, and then what he learned, he pretty much he brought it back home, and then what a coincidence. We ended up starting having a haunting, and he just so happens to know how to deal with certain energies, and so he came and helped us out, and so I'm very thankful. He helped us understand that these were spirits who were completely stuck, and they couldn't leave. They couldn't find a way out.
Clearly.
What the? Clearly.
Positively.
They understand this conversation. Just because they're not, physically, flesh and bone right now anywhere, that doesn't mean that they're not understanding what we're talking about, what I'm talking about. But dude, it's chill being here. And yeah, on the other side there are two burials. Two burials are being set up, so that's unfortunate. This cemetery is still being used, of course, and it's very old, but it's still being used. And so I like being under this tree. It's nice. It's cool. But anyway, ouch. Back to investigating. Projection. All right. Let's turn on the dead bell. Turn it off actually, because they're still there. There's someone like over there. But Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of energy. There's still a lot of energy here, and but this goes a lot about like our beliefs too. You know, like what do we really believe? Do when we die? Do we stick around or do we leave? Do we go somewhere else? And it's really up to what you believe, but versus like capturing proof and evidence. That's where it's like that's where those two ideas like meet in the middle and like they hit. And so but it's difficult. It's very difficult, but it's up to you, huh?
Malevolent entity.
That's not good. We got a malevolent entity. So there could be a lot of other dark things. The cemetery could have been used too, maybe back in the day to, for witchcraft or some sort of demonic practice. Hopefully not, but it came up malevolent entity. And this thing is like 99.9 like percent point on what comes up on this. So I do trust this app. And to use this app, like you have to put on airplane mode, like completely. You can't have it with any it just cannot be picking up any other kind of energy source for your phone, like data, mobile data, excuse me. And so malevolent entity. So this possibility an entity is lingering around here. And those things are usually what I think they're summoned, they're conjured, because somebody was using a Ouija board here. Let me ask, was there a Ouija board used here? Think anything? So there's a dude over here, and I don't want to turn the dead bell back on because he's gonna hear this shit. It's crazy. Cool. If there's no one here that would like to communicate with me at this time, I'm going to get up and I am going to start. I'm gonna keep walking around. Um, if that's okay with you, please ring once for yes. Can you please make it ring once for yes? If you're okay with me leaving? I'm gonna start walking around now. We hate you. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm going to start walking and I'm gonna leave you alone, but please don't follow me after today. Stay here. You're gonna stay here, right? Alright. Yeah, I got some activity there, but then it started to kind of started getting some negativity and underneath that tree, so I got out of there. And yeah. Let's see. See what the 1960s. That's the last thing that came up. After that, it was H probably. Huh. These are kids. No home. Amanda Charles Martin. Gasner? Oh no. Age 2 years old. Amanda, she died at age 2. And then Charles. Can't really read it. But they're kids. Oh, that's sad. Brothers and sisters. Or brothers. Two brothers and sisters? Yeah. Oh. No home. That was the last thing that came up right now. Baby. Son of WP and ME. Easily. Uh, 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 Trying to be careful where I walk, 'cause I don't want to be rude and step over someone's grave site. Oh, another kid. Donald E. Cummings. Donald E. Cummings. See, it's not, nothing's coming up now. J.M. Oh, Louisa, can't, it's covered. Louisa A. Paul, wife of J.M. Paul. Born January 26, 1830 something. Died March 7th, 1892. Oh wait, I think these they're brothers. Leonard Sutton of W.H. and L.E. Paul. Died November 7th, 1893. Age 12 years old. Billy. Someone named Billy around here. Billy? Billy. Hello, Billy. Oh, it's another son. James H., son of J.M. and L.A. Paul, died December 11th, 1895, aged 23 years and 10 months. Marks?
I died here.
I'm very sorry to hear that, whoever I'm speaking to. No, you're not forgotten. Nightmare. Yeah, see, I'm starting to get some negativity. Might have to start walking back. Hope so. Well, I'm glad I came out.
Billy is revealing truths.
Billy. I feel like I'm near this one named Billy. Billy, am I close to you?
Air.
Here.
Liver disease.
Someone died of liver disease here? Billy? Wait, did Billy die of liver disease? Is that... Am I putting that together? Billy. See, now I want to know where Billy is. Billy. Come on. Billy, darling. Billy. Come on, Billy, help me out here. I want to find your gravesite. You came up twice already, so you got my attention. Billy. Come on. Am I close? Am I far? Come on. You're not saying anything. Come on, Billy. Come out. Come through again. You just did it. So you got quiet. Well, when I was walking over there, that's when he activated. I wonder, maybe that's where he is. Billy, come on. Billy, come on, Billy. Billy. No, nothing. Still on. Robert, Mary, Billy. Unless I keep walking down this way. Billy. No. It's quiet now. Wonder. I'm gonna look up on the other phone. I want to turn this off. Is there someone named Billy buried at the Pierce Brothers Cemetery in Santa Paula, California? William Bill Allen Sr. was buried at Pierce Brothers Santa Paula Cemetery in July 2021. Bill. Not Billy. What? Wait. Find the light.
Drums.
Meanwhile, Thrones. Fuck. Alright. Okay. Then I guess I am going to.
Ghost.
Okay. Then thank you to everyone here who let me be here for a bit. And I will be leaving now. Please stay here. Do not follow me. Please don't latch on to me. Just, stay here. And I will most likely not be coming back. But it was great to be here. And so I'm gonna say goodbye. Yeah, when it starts getting like that, then it's like it's time for me to leave. They know when they feel, they feel comfortable enough to communicate with someone, and then when they don't. And so when they start, asking you or telling you and threatening you to leave, it's time. But yeah, I can honestly say this place is it's active. It's full of energy. And there are people who are still here with us, still on Earth. And we need to respect that. Respect that some have not moved on and just couldn't. And they're gonna be here until they figure out what it is that's making them stay here. But cool. Alright guys, thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.